Morning folks. So third video there on algebra. Now we'll look at multiplying terms. Multiplying terms in algebra, just a wee bit different to your multiplying numbers, but a wee stage extra. So if I was looking at 4 multiplied by 3, what do we say we've got? 4 times 3 is 12. So if I had 4 times 3a, what I've got there is 12a. So what you do is you multiply your numbers together, and then whatever letters are left, stick it on at the end. So if I had 2 times 5, I have 10. If I have 2 by 5d, what have I got? I've got 10d. Say we had a look at, start using brackets for multiplying now. Minus 2 bracket 4. Minus 2 times 4, what have we got there? We've got minus 8. And if I had looked at, say, minus 2 times 4x, what do I have there? 2 times 4 is 8. You've got a minus times a plus is a minus, and you've got an x on at the end. Yeah. So if I had 2a times 3a, so multiply your numbers together first. 2 times 3 is 6. A times a squared. Now that's something you'll have to get used to, but if you think about it, if I had 5 multiplied by 5, I've got 25, but another way of writing that is 5 squared. If I had 10 multiplied by 10, that's 100, or another way of writing that is 10 squared. So if I had a multiplied by a, another way of writing that is a squared. So if I had 4x times 3x. 4x times 3x, do your numbers first. 4 times 3 is 12. X times x is x squared. Throw in a wee minus in here now. Say I had minus 2x times, my pen's giving out to me here, minus 2x times minus 3x. Do your numbers first. Minus 2 times minus 3 is 6. X times x is x squared. If we went on there, we said we had minus 5p times 3p. What have we got here? Minus 5 times 3 is minus 15. P times p squared. If we were looking at, say, 3x times 2x squared. Again, do your numbers first. 3 times 2 is 6. X times x squared. Now what you've got there is x to the power of 3. Again, if I had, going to the side there, 5 times 5 squared. There's me 5. 5 squared means 5 by 5. What have I got? 5 to the power of 3. So x times x squared is just the same. So x times x squared, x times x times x, it's x to the power of 3. And you'd see now, when they're using the algebra, x has often appeared. Having a multiply sign just confuses that wee bit. So if I had minus 3x times minus 2x squared, minus 3 times minus 2 is 6. X times x squared is x cubed. If we were looking at 2p, now we'll do 2 different letters, times 3q, multiply your numbers together. 2 times 3 is 6, and then p times q is just pq. Just join them letters together. If we had 4p times minus 2q squared, do your numbers first. 4 times minus 2 is minus 8. P times q squared is just pq squared. Just join them together, force them together. (5x) times 2xy. Do your numbers. 5 times 2 is 10. X times xy, x times x is x squared, and then you've got a y floating on at the end. So they'll take a wee bit of time to get used to, but if you keep practicing them, you will 100% get them. If we had minus 3x times minus 2x, y, z, what have we got there? Minus 3 times minus 2 is 6. X times x is x squared. And we've got a y, z stuck on at the end. XVA. If we had 5p squared times 3pq times 2pq. Do your numbers first. 5 times 3 is 15. 15 times 2 is 30. Now p squared times p is p cubed. P cubed times p is p to the power of 4. And then we've got q times q is q squared. Right, we'll get you used a few to try, and then we'll introduce these things with two terms in your brackets.